What's going on, guys? Goodfella here, coming at you with another Far Cry video. Today we're talking about the weapons in Far Cry 5. Always a big fan of weapons in games. As you guys probably already know if you've watched our other videos, wanted to give a brief rundown of what we know is actually in Far Cry 5 as far as weapons go. So as far as pistols go, you got the Sig Sauer P226, really cool looking handgun, probably your starting base pistol in the game. You have the Smith & Wesson Model 629, as well as the pistol that they've pretty much shown throughout most of the gameplay, which is a Smith & Wesson 1911. A little confused why they didn't go with Colt 1911, but the Smith & Wesson 1911, really awesome handgun. If you look at some of the different images that they've shown, you have the Model 1911 with a rail system on it, you have it without the rail system on it, so you know that there's going to be some customization. As far as submachine guns go, you got the Scorpion BZ61. I've always been a fan of this submachine gun. It's always just been really fun to use. It's never really super powerful. It's just one of those kind of fun to use weapons. The MP5A3, which has been in previous Far Cries, along with the MP5K, the shorter variant. The MAC-10, which has also been in a lot of the gameplay footage that you've seen. It's usually decked out with some sort of ACOG scope, as obviously in the game. A really weird submachine gun that's in the game is the MP40. Now, the MP40 was a World War II German SMG. Yeah, if you guys have ever played any World War II games or know anything about history. So this one I was kind of curious why it was in the game, and upon doing a little bit of research, I found that it was actually still in use with certain SWAT teams and military up until like the late 90s in other countries, so that could be a reason why it's in the game. However, how it found its way to Montana. They also did just announce that the Chris Vector will be making a return into the game. I was really hoping that it would, because I think that that is just such a really cool submachine gun. That was also in Far Cry 4. I believe it was in 3 too. If I'm wrong, please let me know in the comments. As far as the assault rifles go, there's only really 3 that we know of. I'm sure there's gonna be more in the final version of the game. The first one that we have is the ARC, which has been in almost all the gameplay videos that you've seen. Really cool assault rifle. The next one is the ARCL, which is basically a sniper variant of the ARC, but it's still under the assault rifle category. I'm gonna assume they're making it more of like a marksman rifle in the game. And you also have the M70B1, which is basically gonna be their version of the AK. As far as shotguns go in the game, you got the MP133, which has been in, I believe, the last 2 games, Far Cry 4 and 3. It was the Bushman signature, for those of you who want to know. There is also a double-barreled shotgun and a sawed-off double-barreled shotgun. So that is pretty cool, along with the SPOS 12 making a return. I believe it was in Far Cry 3. For sniper rifles, you have the CZ550, Desert Tactical HTI, the GM6 Lynx, and the Marlin Model 1895. The 4 sniper rifles, all of them really cool. You know, for me personally, I've always had a sniper rifle in my inventory whenever I'm going out and doing something. Usually like to take a assault rifle, a handgun, a sniper rifle, and a bow. That was kind of my setup in Far Cry 4. You know, maybe switch it up a little bit in 5, because with the world being so much bigger, and it seems to be the wackiness of being able to do a lot more crazy stuff, I'll be probably switching a whole lot of stuff out. For machine guns, you got 2 classics, the M249 SAW, classic light machine gun in the game, and you have the M60 E4, again, classic light machine gun. Really excited to see those in action. There are some launchers in the game. You have the RPG-7, you have the Gustav M3E1. I don't know why they're considering it as a launcher, but you have a flamethrower under the launcher category, maybe because it launches flames. So that'll be kind of cool to use in the game. And you have the M79 grenade launcher, which I believe was one of the DLCs in Far Cry 4. Might have been the Herc. As far as explosives go, you have your normal hand grenade and your dynamite. I'm sure if you guys have seen the videos, you can throw your dynamite, throw your hand grenade, goes boom, people blow up. And on top of that, you got your mounted weapons, the Browning M2 HB, the Browning M2 aircraft, and you can actually mount the M60 E4 onto a vehicle if it's not already mounted on that vehicle, which is really cool. Now, one thing that you can see that has not been confirmed in the game is the Mossberg 590 shotgun. As well as the Sig Sauer MPX, which is a submachine gun. You can also see an M4. So Those ones I can absolutely see in the game. Also on the cover, on the opposite side of the table that they're sitting at, is a Beretta 92 handgun, as well as another Mossberg 590, but it's a cruiser version, which is basically no stock. I don't think we've seen all of the weapons that are going to be in Far Cry 5 yet. If you do go back and remember, we were told that this is going to be the largest arsenal we've ever had in a Far Cry game, as well as the deepest customization system. Our videos out there with the customization system, very little bit. You really have to search for them, and it's not really in depth. You can just see that there's actually different scopes and different silencers and different clips that you're going to be able to put on your weapon. So even though they haven't talked about it yet, we have seen very small bits that it is going to be a very deep customization system. You know, maybe something a little similar to Ghost Recon Wildlands. You can kind of see where Ubisoft has been borrowing systems from similar games and kind of combining weapon customization. So I always love having a big arsenal in my games, just because it allows you to do a whole bunch of stuff and customize your loadouts the way you want to customize them. And especially with the co-op in the game and you being able to do some really fun, crazy things. I really can't wait to see the final list of everything that we're going to have to play with in the game. So with all these weapons that we do know that are in the game, and of course some of the weapons that we're speculating on, the one really cool thing that I always liked in Far Cry 3, I always liked in Far Cry 4, were the signature weapons. And they're bringing that back in a big way in Far Cry 5. One of the really cool things I really like is because Far Cry 5 is definitely the America game. They really went outlandish with the signature weapons. We're not going to show you every single one that we know about, just because we want you to be surprised at how kind of out there they are. They are very America. Some of them are covered in the American flag, eagles flying all over them, gold plated, so silver plated, stars and stripes, all over the place. So they look really, really cool. We'll show you a couple of them here in the video, and really excited to get my hands on these, customize them up, and go to town. So that's gonna be really cool in the game. Really hope you guys enjoyed the video. Just a quick video going over the weapons that we know of in Far Cry 5. Some of the weapons maybe we're speculating on that was on the cover art that might make it into the final version of the game. So if you guys liked the video, please comment below, give us that thumbs up, like the video. If you're not a subscriber already, please subscribe to the video for more stuff on Far Cry 5, as well as a ton of other video games. And as always, this is for you, bro. Yep, I just sent you a message. Done.